Hello, greetings. I have the strength, I get panic, I have this feeling, but in all this, I cannot wait to tell you, expose this zalim cult. I just had an insight, I'm having visions of truth, perhaps, yes, not perhaps. So I worked it all out. Yeah, great things like witnessing Allah. What is Allah as a witness in Islam? Coming and what Rasullillah sent as a witness on him to us also in the good news. You know, you remember that ayat in the Quran? Yeah? In short, I will just tell you Surah Kausar. I read the last verse coming to me. Surely your enemy has no issue cut off. And now I can see Yazid's army. Why? You know what the Rasullillah want? You want to cut off the Jews' issues and the idol worshippers' issues and even Christian issues want to cut off. But we are not told, not one example given that the Christian issues were cut off. This is devastating. Embrace yourselves again and please take help. And don't kill me because I'm dying worse than death. I'm living and seeing. What I say this properly? First, you know what's happening? Tables turning. Tables turning. Visions coming. Barry Manilow. Far away, I can hear the city scream. So we told that the enemy telling Rasulullah. Now you see Amir al-Mu'mineen, and before I proceed, let me explain again. Maybe I not have passed this time too, properly. You see, Amir al-Mu'mineen, only Ali, not even thereafter the Imams. He first Imam, he Amir al-Mu'mineen. And the word Gnostic taking and all this, what is the meaning, what it contains for the Shias explained to us through our Imams, through Prophet Muhammad saying, but they failed to explain to us properly through the Quran ayat. Yeah? It failed. Tragedy, utter horrifying tragedy. When God make Rasulullah's wives, al Mu'mineen, the mothers of the faithful believers. What does Shia say about Amir al-Mu'mineen? Ali only, not Muawiyah, Sunni, Umayyah, Shia 12er, what they say. Then we saw gone cases. We cannot see, not a Sunni, but faltering. And then we say what? Why Sunnis? They don't recognize Prophet Muhammad's position. That's why they fail to recognize what Amir al-Mu'mineen mean. And they pray God give Rasulullah Maqam al-Mahmud. My father saying, what this? And I also thinking, but why we say salawat? As if blessings, it is good for us. But they saying it is different, you see. Here they saying that may he reach as if he has not reached Maqam al-Mahmud. Right? Like I say about objection to Shia practices, how they object. It is wrong for me because I contemplate, I know my reason come to me, I understand, I go. I get one verse from the Quran or two verses that honor what you are honoring. Tomorrow you will be killing those animals in Hajj. After doing Hajj, have Eid, and you will be eating their meat. But point here is, what did the Quran ayat say? Honor. Put garlands. हार दे के मुझे हार दे दिया, जीत लेके मुझे हार दे दिया, जीत लेके मुझे हार दे दिया. You know, har have two different meanings. The garland you wear, you put on your animals. One har is garland, a necklace, meaning in English, Urdu. And the one har is this fail. You win, I fail. Right? हार जीत लेके मुझे हार दे दिया. Very good, Rasullillah, what you did to those Jews who saying that how can you be the Messiah now? First Jesus Christ come and say he the Messiah. Now you come and say that you know Jesus Christ the Messiah, but now you the beloved. And oh yes, I will, Jews, wait a minute, you will get your Messiah in the end coming. When Mahdi Qaim coming. But now, right now, how your race going? My race going like Jesus Christ race going. From his mother, and my daughter, God did say, your daughter Fatima, because you have no son surviving. Now, what is Rasullillah thinking? I taking all these Jews and butchering, slaughtering them because of one mistake they made is question me, and they tell me that Allah has sent but me, the messenger of Allah, telling me, taunting me, and putting it like this to us Shias. We crying for his progeny, so Zulm going through, oppression, atrocities, Karbala. Oh, then tell us, Zahra, if Prophet Muhammad want to cut off the issues of these people, his enemies, who we are told taunted him, until God came to his rescue and answered you people so well, you Jews, idolish, worst creatures who even distort your own books, we are told. And then idol worshippers, worst. Another point popping up, I don't finish this, and another point, bombardment. We play bombardment in Karachi American School, Mr. class. PE, physical education. Oh, bombardment coming. What are that coming now going? I'm not killed. I'm not hit. Wait. You see, we Shia Sunni in this Shia also. But we go on with our Imam Hussein and sacrifice. Nothing can resist us from going there. Bomb, bullets, this, that. But what's the point now? I've gone again. Now I lost every point. Yeah? Rasullillah saying, I teach these people the lesson. Surah Kausar, surely we have given the Kausar. So pray to thy Lord and offer sacrifice. And there's sacrifice more grand coming in Karbala, Battle of Karbala. Coming? We Shia saying what? The sacrifice he offered and give us. A gift that no one know what a gift it is. This from Fatima coming, son. And Ali. And this, the grandest sacrifice unparalleled in history. So some Shia Sunnis, in this, also like coming back to that Shia Sunni, what into? What into? No, you cannot, no, we don't go there, but we only tell ourselves that, look, why Muawiyah cannot be Amir al-Mu'mineen. Oh, yes. And we in this. And you telling me that I go further, get insights, and now Shia Sunni, come here, please. Take care. If you care about the truth, come here. I want to show you tables turning, how tables turning in me, about this religion, the truth, and how Rasulullah making sure he kill all Jews issues. Safiya bint Huway don't have a child. She like a Rasulullah? Huh? That only one child survive for this progeny to become spread Islam and show the witness. And what the witness Allah is. Only Allah, making Allah as a witness. Yeah? Yeah. You come to Surah Azab, I show you commentary section. But I be at a loss, although coming from Shia commentary, who Rasulullah make witness. But now Rasulullah is showing us that these idol worshippers used to make each other witness, and then no. Why they going in the Kaaba, in the house of Allah, sacred house? Who they first have already made witness to their business also. That's why Hazrat Khadija going so up above, becoming so great businesswoman of her time, business lady. Okay? If you cannot see this, that I'm going to show you, that you, Shias and Sunnis, are worshipping a religion, a tyrant of his time, still, and you will put me into execution. But I still need to show you. Nothing will deter me from showing you now that the Rasulullah killed their issues also, take their women captives. Do you hear? You see why in the, thank God it came, Sahih Bukhari and all these Shias going, oh, no, listen. When I do my research, what happening, what verses I concentrating on, the thought not even occurring to me, because Rasulullah has said, what has he said? What has he said? Me and the orphans will be like this on the day of judgment. He put his two fingers like this. On where? On the day of judgment, he said. in real life, were the orphans of the army, the other side enemy of Allah, were the orphans in the Battle of Trench. Only hear about Rasullillah helping widows. Shia's busy. They're telling me now. If they tell me where we Shia's busy in, no, what is this Umayyad hadith coming? You not realize no children, 200 children falling from the camels after the battle of Karbala, going from Karbala to Kufa to Sham. You're mentioning how many orphans becoming orphans in the battle of Trench. You're not even mentioning 10 children. Your Imam, our Imam, you search that hadiths coming from the Umayyah, you know. You are more concentrating on what Umayyah say, Imam Ali, Amir al-Mu'minin. I tell you, you're wrong about Amir al-Mu'minin. Shiaism, I don't want you to fall, God forbid. But you standing firm and killing me, executing me after a few days, 3 days. Because I'm not coming to this religion ever. I find out Surah Kausar. Embrace yourselves. Surely we have given you Kausar. So pray to thy Lord and offer sacrifice. Surely it is your enemy who is without issue. Rasullillah, mad, a tyrant. He cutting off issues of all those. You ever hear a whisper of their children? Like in Safiya bint Huway's house with Rasullillah. What then that orphan become? He become Rasulullah's son. He's from the husband. He's from the father. Rasulullah got killed in the Battle of Trench. You tell me. Surah Azab verse. Your adopted sons are not your blood, so don't take them as in adoption and give them inheritance like your true sons, blood sons. And also keep them as your close associates. They are your friends, okay? We understand the blood relationship line by God. And also Bibi Maryam, in Surah Maryam we are told, lot, please add. I just jumping now here and there. Surah Maryam ayat. Blood, no, what God call? Here, every Shia telling me, you crazy, stupid, you not see, you stubborn. Yeah? We are telling you, God is saying this line of blood. This blood relationship. You miss so many things. I pointing out to you what you missed and what you made me into Shia Islam. This best religion, true. All else false. You put my heart on Imam Hussain, on that tyrant's grandson who killed children, cut off their issues, the Jews of Medina, the idol worshippers' issues. Oh, then you tell me, I haven't even finished the orphanage thing of Bibi Maryam and what? Harun, sister of Harun, he go long way back. And in the Quran call Maryam, sister of Harun, the mother of Isa. Mother of Jesus, meaning, yeah? And then he tells us how God bring this Isa name. It is Arabic. Forget that Jesus Christ's name, it is English. And what other point I bringing out? You telling me, okay, if Rasulullah killed all the issues, then where Yazid coming from? Questionable mother. But how these bastards surviving to go after the death of Prophet Muhammad, to go after his Prophet Muhammad's issues, progeny, holy, pure. Tayyibin al-tahirin al-masumin al-mazlumin. The progeny of Abul Qasim al-Muhammad. I tell you what is Abul Qasim al-Muhammad doing. But you tell me, Zahra, bastards. How they surviving? Who said they are bastards? Questionable. In the Maktal, I read Sheikh Saduk or Sheikh Mufid or both, I don't know. One of them, yeah? Maktal, you son of that. I son of Prophet Muhammad. I grandson of Prophet Muhammad. I great grandson of Prophet Muhammad. You read the Maktal. I wish I had that book. I bought during my research. Really, bastard, I think. I'm illegitimate. And even in one majlis, okay, I won't name now, he's gone, God bless his soul and rest in eternal peace, saying, Ali Akbar is saying to some adversary on the battlefield of Karbala, of course, we say they deserve this abuse. It is the truth. You bastard. Son, yani your mother questionable, your father questionable. You know what? This coming from Rasullillah. Yani, not the hadith, what mentioned, but the meaning that all you people bastards, you should be killed, you deserve death. But he not just saying like this in the Quran, very, very slowly, nicely, apparently. And who are we now crying for? That evil, illegitimate liars, tyrant of his time, killing, finishing Jews' progeny, taking their women captives. We concentrating Shias in our research on Umayyad hadiths, God knows on what. We forgetting to see if Rasulullah has said that I and the orphans will be like this on the day of judgment together, putting his two fingers together, then we forget to see that where in real life he nice, he become father. Okay, you tell me that he's closer to us then. If he's closer but can't be our blood father, but how he bring up us? Or that? Do you see? Or do I have to go in details now? A, B, C, D of logic. Reason. Apply reason with the reasonable things. If you give me this reason, then we will come. I answer you with reason, then we come on top with God's wisdom. But then now we are talking about what God say, blood relations. Then he say that he closer to you than your own selves, Rasulullah. But blood relations matter only, not adopted son, you pagan Arab, despicable practices, nonsensical. And you know how he make us, Surah Nur, compulsive forced prostitution, even when these poor, chaste, unbelieving. They were not believing at that time. Please put that in. But he won't put that in. What these chaste women, girls, slave girls, what? You think they were Muslims? Then we say, no, yes, they were not Muslims. The Abdullah ibn Ubay type, prehistoric, sorry, not pre-Islamic time, before the advent of Islam coming. These poor girls who wanted to remain chaste, these poor disbelieving, they wanted to remain chaste, disbelieving. Okay, now you contemplate. Then we say Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali. Who making al-Mu'mineen? You tell me Sunni hadith is coming? Has God not lapsed in making Prophet Muhammad's wives al-Mu'mineen? Go to Surah Tahrim. No, you don't tell me only 2-3 wives like this. 2-3 wives gone out of order. al-Mu'mineen. What are you concentrating on when you read? For the truth searching, which school of thought true in Islam? What hadiths are you concentrating on? How do you think? You don't think? Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali, 12 were Shias. How you think? Please look at it. Now I getting manzar, like a vision, very, very bad about Rasullillah and his army in the Battle of Trench, in the Battle of Khaybar, in the Battle of Khandak, with the Makkans, idol worshippers, which battles? Uhud, Badr, Hunain, are getting very, very bad. And then let us cry on Hussein and his 6 months old Ali Asghar, and 17 or 18 Ali Akbar Jawan, Akbar Jawan, Akbar Jawan. You see what I'm trying to tell you? We not knowing. Only one lady I taking because Rasullillah married her. Utoba. Maybe killed her child with her husband, their little kid. Only one, but many in the Battle of Trench with the Jews, Bani Qurayza tribe, children. How many? Shia account not mention one child. Why? Not to read? Or read? And say, no. We are told, Rasullillah, very, very nice, marry widows, make them Mu'mineen. But it is on them, the responsibility put on them. How can you do this? Then please don't make them Mu'mineen. Because Mu'mineen, they have to be tried, thoroughly purified with a thorough purification. Here, Sunni Shia contention, failing both. Maybe Sunni more understanding, like I bringing out. But even Sunni, Umayyad more better, telling me. Think, Zahra, think. Muawiyah, Amir al-Mu'mineen, no, not for the Shias. For the Sunnis, yes. So how Yazid surviving? I don't know how they struggle and survive. Disclaimer now from, I have to go deep sea searching, swimming, till I reach the bottom of and what I find. I find Rasullillah. At least now keep to this, I will, and then go deeper to tell you. Proof. Here. First you tell me, Safiya bint Huway like your our Rasullillah and her husband, that they don't have child? Rehana also not have a child? And we say how the Rasullillah marry widows and all this and take care of them, to support them. He has been sent as a supporter, as a good news giver, as a witness to Allah. We lost in these hadiths. Never a child of a captured woman coming. Very few. Little children not coming. How are you making? He's not making adopted son like the pagan Arab now. Surah Azab verses. So go step by step. Because I'm losing my breath in tragedy. Ultimate. Now, after finding this out, and I am not able to communicate here properly, that Rasulullah was the tyrant cutting off their shoes. He didn't leave them with any much, nothing. If Jews, you say surviving, or Umayyad idol worshippers surviving, Makkans, like Yazid and all, I'll see about that. But most dying, killed by Rasulullah, their issues. So I just have this, I've become blank here. I must pause or no, Sanya, phone mat rakhna. Pakistani drama Tanhaya from there until I don't explain this to you. Rasulullah cutting their issues off, saying Allah has cut Surah Kausar, given him Kausar, Fatima Zahra and Ali. From Kausar specially to reference personified. This river of water, Kausar, Bibi Fatima Zahra. Her issues surviving. Her issues not surviving if you say the other side killing. Then other side issue also surviving. If I say Rasulullah killing their issues, trying to cut them. What Allah say in Surah Kausar? They will be cut off. Your enemies' issues will be cut off. Rasulullah going on a mad, psycho, tyrant, journey, cutting off their issues, don't you think? Slaughter them. Take Surah Azab verse 60 to 62. Take Surah Muhammad verse 4, I think. Take Surah Tawbah verses that I don't remember the numbers. Wait in ambush. Besiege them, capture them, wherever. Wait in ambush. Go for them. Go and what? How God put so well? Allah? Go for them. Cut completely. You Shias really come off it. Sorry, me getting like this funny on you Shias. What Sunni saying? Sunni not saying, Quran saying. What Mu'mineen? How it elapsed? How it elapsed? Then you saying from that ayat in Surah Azab, turning from Mu'mineen thoroughly purified with a thorough purification, only 5 remaining in that ayat. Huh? Muhammad included. So Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein. 4. Only thoroughly there. Where lapse coming? Sunni seeing this and saying it don't make sense to us, Shia side. How can Mu'mineen have a lapse? But there's Surah Tahrim we're showing them. And the Shias don't want to show them Surah Tahrim. Why? Because where will it go to? Who is in lapse? And where will your Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali only be now? Ha ha ha, Shias. Even Sunnis not knowing why they fail to understand this true Islam, according to Rasullillah and his progeny, Imam Hussein, save Islam. You get it? Mu'mineen. Who fail? Utter lapse, failure of Allah. It will come to Allah. You will be blaspheming and they're sending me in for execution on blasphemy. Don't let me tell you, but I will tell you in another video coming soon, maybe, or later, when I get my wits together. Thank you so much. I will continue later.